Hey guys, Michael the Unseen Addict here. Today we're going to be talking about one of the recovery programs that are very well known. It is the 12-step program. Alcoholics Anonymous, AA, Narcotics Anonymous, NA, and the 12-step program. It's one of the most popular that most people know about. And today I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about it. I'll read the 12 steps, the 12 traditions, just to give you an idea, to maybe see if it's something that you're interested in. And I'll give you a little bit of statistics, not much. I'm not big on statistics because you're going by what other people believe and write about in books. So, but I'm asked a lot if the 12-step program is something that I think is the best program, and I always tell people, whatever program works for you and keeps you sober, that's not illegal and does not cause you harm or others, that's the best program. Do I personally believe that the 12-step program is the best? No, I don't. I do not, and I'll tell you a little bit about that in the video, and we'll go from there. If you look online and read, the statistics say that the success rate for the 12-step program, AA, NA, is between 8 and 12%. Then, you would say 10% on average. That means that 90% of people that enter the program will turn back to alcohol or drugs. To me, that's not good. Now, Alcoholics Anonymous, the 12-step program, they will tell you that it's around 75 to 80% most of the time that I've talked to them, which is not true. That is not true. But to me, I guess abstinence isn't for everyone. Yes, I know you've got a lot of people that say it's not okay to trade one drug for another, but we'll talk about that in another video. Today we're talking about the 12-step program. A lot of people just cannot drop drugs and alcohol all at once. So the 12-step program makes that a little difficult. If you decide to go to a detox program that usually lasts between 7 and 10 days, they will usually introduce you to the 12-step program. Usually in a detox program, they give you medication to help you along the withdrawal. Alcohol, they give you Valium and heart medication, blood pressure medication, stuff like that to keep you calm. In opiate, they give you Subutex to help you along the withdrawal process. And I'm not 100% sure what they give you with methamphetamines, but I'm sure they give you something for depression and anxiety, because coming off of drugs is very, very stressful and very painful. But to me, the 12-step program, the good things about it are the fellowship. It's amazing to have fellowship, to be able to talk to somebody. A sponsor that you receive, that's amazing, because they will hold you accountable for the things that you do. The fellowship is amazing. It really helps. Combining the 12 steps with other recovery programs is amazing. And that is probably one of the best things that you can do. There's nothing wrong with combining recovery programs together. And like I said, we will get into the other programs later on in other videos. And I'm going to take a little bit of time to read what the 12 steps are in this video, to give you an idea of maybe this will work for you. Let me pull it up on my phone real quick. I already have it right here. The 12 steps are as followed. We admitted we were powerless over alcohol, that our lives had become unmanageable. Number 2, came to believe that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. That's one that a lot of people have trouble with, because a lot of people have given up on God or another higher power. They do not say that you have to choose the God of the Bible when you find out what that higher power is. It's a little touchy for a lot of people, and that's a lot of people have a problem with that, because they believe that if it's not the God of the Bible, then they don't want any part of it, and that causes a lot of issues. But that is one of the steps that causes the most problem, when they realize that they have to believe that a greater than ourselves, a power greater than ourselves, could restore us to sanity. That causes a lot of people problems, because they do not want to believe that. Number 3, made a decision to turn our will and our lives over to the care of God as we understood Him. That's another one. I mean, it pretty much ties into the same thing. You're having to turn everything over to God, your higher power, to help you restore everything. It's a hard step for people. Number 4, made a searching and fearless moral inventory of ourselves. That one's pretty good, because that really helps you look at, in detail, the things you need to work on and what you need to do, fix, everything. That one's a good one. Admitted to God, to ourselves, and to another human being the exact nature of our wrongs. That is one of the fellowship things, because you're in a group talking to other people about your problems, and it really helps to get that off your chest. It makes a big difference. We're entirely ready to have God remove all these defects of character. Next, humbly ask Him to remove our shortcomings. Made a list of persons we had harmed and became willing to make amends with them all, to them all. That's another one a lot of people have problems with, because you're going back to the people that you wronged and tell them you're sorry. And a lot of people are prideful. Humans are prideful, and it's hard to tell somebody you're sorry. Made direct amends to such people wherever possible, except when to do so would injure them or others. Next, continued to take a personal inventory, and we were wrong, promptly admitted it. Next, sought through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with God as we understood Him, praying only for knowledge of His will for us and the power to carry that out. It's another big one, because you're praying to something, praying to a God, a higher power, and a lot of people just will not bow down to that, which causes a lot of problems. And number 12, having had a spiritual awakening as the result of these steps, we tried to carry this message to alcoholics and to practice these principles in all of our affairs. That is the 12 steps. So as you can see, they're very spiritual, and it is a very spiritual recovery program. So if you think that's something that you would be interested in, then you need to really look for your local AA or NA, because there are lots of them around. I've got a ton of them around my area. They're pretty much everywhere. And if they're not, you can get in touch with somebody about it. So I'm going to let you guys look up the 12 traditions, because it may help you to have to get into Google and actually look it up, so you may learn some stuff on your own. But I'm getting close to 10 minutes on the video, so I will stop the video here, and I really appreciate you guys watching it, taking the time to watch it to learn a little bit about the 12 steps. There's so much more that you can learn about it, and it may be the program for you. If it helps you, then by all means, continue with it. don't take what I say and think that it's no good, because to a lot it is. That 8 to 12% is still a lot of people that are in sobriety, in recovery still. So you guys have an amazing day, and thank you for watching, and please share my videos. They will get better as time goes on, I promise, as I learn to edit and video and start doing interviews and stuff with people. But thanks guys, and you all have a great day.